Congress that will eventually lead to legislation to help burn pit victims.
Firefighters, we call them heroes because they put themselves in danger to protect us. 69 firefighters in the U.S. lost their lives doing that last year, but many more are fighting another battle, and that's cancer. Firefighters are more likely to get cancer than you or me. And tonight, 6 investigates why and what firefighters are doing to stay healthy.
Disbelief, shock, awe.
That's how Corpus Christi Battalion Chief Scott Marsh reacted when his doctor used the C word, cancer.
That tumor basically had pushed its way out of my foot.
He had a type of skin cancer called malignant melanoma.
I had a mole on my foot that metastasized and tripled in size in about 3 weeks.
Scott had an operation to remove it.
10-3, I'm available.
He's been cancer-free for 8 years, but he's one of the lucky ones.
The family calls him Morton, but the fire department family calls him Charlie.
This is Charlie Rogers. He's a former firefighter and the father-in-law of Assistant Fire Chief Kenneth Urban. Charlie lost his battle with cancer 5 years ago.
And when he was 45, he was diagnosed with it's a rare interstitial lung disease, which he fought for 18 years and had a lung transplant in that. But during that time, he also fought a couple bouts of cancer.
It's unclear why Charlie and Scott got sick, but the types of cancer they got are common in firefighters. It's a trend. The National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health studied 30,000 firefighters and found that they had higher rates of certain types of cancer compared to the general population. We're talking about things like testicular non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, skin, prostate, and brain cancers. It's the stuff you can't see that explains why. The smoke at structure fires contains particles that are full of cancer-causing agents. A big culprit is something that's everywhere in your house, plastic. There's plastic on our furniture, electronics, appliances, and when plastic burns, it's dangerous.
Plastic seats and things of that nature, because that plastic contains carcinogens. Carcinogens are chemicals that can cause cancer.
That's Dr. William Bergen, a pulmonologist with the Corpus Christi Nueces County Public Health District. Firefighters are exposed to carcinogens when they breathe them in or absorb them through their skin. That's why the Corpus Christi Fire Department has a protocol for crews once they leave a burning building. Here's Fire Chief Robert Rocha.
We have them do is start a gross decontamination in which they spray off their gear. Once they get back to the station from a structural fire, what we ask them to do is to shower, to wash all the carcinogens off.
Sometimes we think we're 10 foot tall and bulletproof, but we're not. We're humans just the same.
Humans that occasionally get sick. Now that Scott is cancer-free, he eats healthful food and exercises a few times a week. He's grateful to be alive.
What got me through was my guys, the guys that I worked with, the guys and gals that I worked with. They took care of me, they took care of my family.
And now firefighters like Scott battling cancer aren't alone. There is a local group called Corpus Christi Firefighters Care. The nonprofit helps sick firefighters and their families, and we have their information on our website, christv.com.